Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Good job.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Game 1 here in the month of August. Arthur Brisbois, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Standing in, Anthony Amaya. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
First batter out of the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here, he's here to compete.
3-1 the count now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Now at the plate, Pedro Villalobos. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Too high, 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
So 1-1 to 1-2 now. Amaya gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Little dribbler down the line. Gonna be a tough play to second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Now at the plate, Vinny Novoa hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. From the belt, the pitch drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
0-2, here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. To his left, fade. And that's the second out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of 3 true outcomes: walk, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufacturing runs, getting guys on base, keeping the defense on its toes and waiting for them to make the mistake.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fade ranging up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, Eric Green. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Green.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. The Thunder will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. Down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Cut hold, cut hold.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Vernon Hampton, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner now and 1 away. Fielded cleanly, and he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Digging in, Arnold Suzuki, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Hirsch at second with 2 down. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Bay Sox lead this thing 3-0. Now at the plate, Zach Span. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Fay loves it. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. Stepping in, Anthony Amaya. He drew a walk his first time up.
Third baseman, Anthony Amaya.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Marquez comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Striding into the box, Pedro Villalobos.
The left fielder, number 4, Pedro Villalobos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Tapper up the line. And this is going to wind up hitting the bag at third. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Vinny Novoa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Schultz moving to his left, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4. And Bowie is out in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Howie Bernard, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second.
No runner, no runner.
And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Edmonds scoops it up, and there's one down now. Stepping into the box, Josh Hirsch. He reached on a single in his first try. Line softly out toward left center, and that's going to get down out there. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dad, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Hirsch rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
Now batting. Shortstop, Arnold Suzuki.
Stepping in now, Arnold Suzuki, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Suzuki is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Now
Digging in now, Zach Spann.
Zach Spann.
Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball one. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Throw into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Round down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We played 4 full. The Bay Sox lead this thing 4-3. Striding in, Pedro Villalobos. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame. but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Digging in and looking for more, Howie Bernard. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch is a changeup high, ball 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes has it in his tracks, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Hey, no runner, no runner. Eat it, eat it.
Now in the box, Eric Green, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit.
Cut. Hold it, hold it.
Not every ball's going to be smoked on the screws. There's a nice soft liner in the center field that lands right before the center fielder.
Now batting, second baseman.
In now, Josh Hirsch. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The 2nd man he's plunked in this one. Ready for another shot now, Vernon Hampton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Reyes is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Digging in to try it again, Arnold Suzuki. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Suzuki.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here it comes. Popped him up. Schultz has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Mark Simon takes over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Bowie came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jason Gurka gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Donnie Hart records the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us.